you filming?
Okay, I'll film you.
I don't want to be filmed, but Ed told me this morning that he only likes me in moderation.
Typical female, takes everything out of context.
That's what came out of your mouth.
Isn't it beautiful looking out there? Haven't seen a drop of rain. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a little red tint to that. That's crimson, and it's just starting to bloom. Been windier than hell since last night, but no rain yet that we've had. Still says 100% chance of rain and no mention of wind. We're going to go in and see Tom and swap him Honda 300 starters. And then you got to have an appointment to do anything at DMV in Oregon now since COVID started, you know.
Yeah, of course, it's not one that's close to us.
And of course, you can't get into anything anywhere close. And really, where we're going isn't that far away. It's like Minville.
More of a pain.
It's, just a hassle to have to go down there when, you drive around here, you drive by 5 or 6 of them, but you can't get into them. So the only appointment in our half of the state that I could get when I got the notice saying, you need to come and see us, was McMinnville before like the end of June or July.
To Ontario.
I go
to Idaho.
We could go to Ontario or, Klamath Falls or Lakeview, someplace that is at the farthest corner of the state, but nothing close. All because of an endorsement on my CDL that I've never had to reapply for before. I've had the damn thing for 20 years. But, all of a sudden...
Or you could have renewed online.
I could have renewed online.
Which is just not safe to me, but anybody can fake an ID.
Freaking stupid. But anyway, that's what we're doing this morning. And then somebody's neck is out of whack this morning.
I'm gonna break your neck.
So she's over here crying.
Literally.
She got lucky enough. She called the chiropractor. And, if I'm out of commission and can't even move, I'm lucky if I can get in sometime in the next week or 2 or 3. She calls. She's got an appointment at 2:30 this afternoon. That's
because I used to work for them and they love me.
So, anyway, that's our ramblings for this morning. And see what the rest of the day brings, right? Always like that big old barn. We are between Yamhill and Carlton on Highway 47. Little moisture on the window. It started raining before we got to Forest Grove. We were a little ways north of Yamhill and the rain quit, more or less. So just a few dribbles here and there. So, but I thought I'd show you that barn real quick because it's like, oh wait, I want to show that. It is a huge barn. I'd love to see it up close and personal. But, that'll probably never happen. By the way, I just lied. We were south of Carlton. I don't know why I was thinking between. Yeah, it's south of Yamhill. There's a big dairy right over there. East Hall Silage too. And there's a big field down there I've hauled some grass seeds dry out of the river bottom. And next thing is McMinnville. That right there used to be Farmers Cooperative Creamery. And then Organic Valley bought it out. And that burned a year ago? A year and a half ago maybe? They're rebuilding everything. Yeah, we're in almost downtown McMinnville. Highway 99 through the middle of town. DMV's behind us a ways. It was actually pretty pleasant. Got in there. My appointment was for 9:30. And of course, me being the problem child I am, it took a little while, but we got in early. Gal was great to work with. Made sure that my endorsement stayed on my license this time when I got it. And one point along the line, my medical card ended up saying that no, I could not run interstate. I had to be intrastate, and that's because something got screwed up a long time ago. So we got that taken care of because my medical card said I'm fine, my current one. And now we're going to go home.
A different way.
A different direction. Used to run this a lot, hauling silage. Way too much. Not a road you want to meet 10,000 trucks on. It's kind of like this all the way up. Comes into the backside, of Carlton. Or you can go farther and come into the backside of Yamhill, either one. We are now on Ball Peak Road coming down the east side, which drops down to Laurel, which is almost home. Becky was just commenting a whole bunch of houses up here for sale. Yeah, because they have few properties, so let's charge the hell out of them, and they don't realize what their taxes are going to be when they buy it.
I don't want to live on this road in the winter
And
time.
I wouldn't live up here in the winter. When I was a kid, the elevation we're at about now would have 10-foot drifts across the road.
What would we do it during the summer? All the motorcyclists and shit on this
In
road?
the summer, there's so many idiots out here because they want to get up in the elevation and see. And if it was clear, Mount Hood would be right straight in front, just about middle of the screen. But we ain't going to see that for a while. We used to farm there, but there's grapes over here, and yeah. I know the guy that farms it now, and I'm glad we don't. Problem is when people plant grapes next to you, then, well, you're not allowed to use anything that you've been using forever for chemicals or anything because, it might hurt the grapes. In the meantime, they can spray stuff that'll kill my crop, and it can drift over and completely kill it, and that's fine. Love the double standards. Unfortunately, they get away with it. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you this part of the view. I don't know if we're able to see it or not. May not. Nope, won't be able to see it. I'm going to show you the hill right across from the farm, but yeah, there's too much stuff in the way. Well, Becky drove me this morning, and yeah, I knew where I was going, but the only thing to drive is her car, so I don't drive unless I have to. She just went in that building right there, so she can go upstairs into that office and see our chiropractor, because her neck was hurting her last night. She broke her neck when she was like 16, 17 years old in a car wreck. Hers curves the wrong direction now because of that, so it causes issues once in a while. And she had a big old lump on the back of her neck this morning, hurting like hell. So luckily, she used to work here, and they give her preferential treatment. She called this morning and said, I need to get in. This is what's going on. And they called her this morning and said, be here at 2:30. So we are here. The wind finally died down. I've been watching these trees in front of me, and I mean, they were really kind of not where they are right now. We left home. Actually, before we left home, I was wondering if the trailer was going to stay upright or if I was going to wake up sitting on the couch laying on my back with the couch on top of me. It's been pretty nasty today. And we left. I looked over at the rain gauge on the way by, and it was a little over 0.6 of an inch, and it didn't start raining until, 9, 10 o'clock this morning. So anyway, that's what I'm doing, sitting here in her Wonder Beast. Don't ask me what everything does. I finally figured out that the headlights are over here, the windshield wipers are there, the steering wheel is right here. It's got a stupid button right there. You got to put your foot on the brake before you can push the button to make it start. And this is the go lever. And this one, I think, is the one that if you stop at a light, that keeps it from idling down to almost nothing. And when you go to go, you put your foot on the pedal, and it takes it a minute before it decides it will move, because it's got to turn itself back up to speed. Oh, I don't know. She might have hit that because we were stopped at a light. Stopped at a stop sign for a minute too. Didn't have an issue with that. So anyway, this is pretty much the day. Got that starter back, and Thailand put it most of the way in, and she couldn't get one of the bolts got mixed up that holds the base of the starter. It was too short to reach any threads, so she says, I can't get it. Okay, that's the wrong one. It's too freaking short. So I changed that one, made sure the mounting was tight, and she put the gears back in. And it works. It's still sitting in the shop, but it works. So anyway, figured I'd just show you the excitement here. So much excitement. It's about the 5th or 6th big yellow turd I've seen go by. And, 10 million cars. Actually not too heavy a traffic at the moment. Freaking awesome. But when we leave, we're going to have all the schools in the way because, the right time of day, there's only about 4 schools we got to go past when we leave to get home. Every one of them is going to be all screwed up. There's one wet dog. Becky said, hey, grab some of the towels we use when we're dealing with calves. Dry her off. I said, nah, I'll take her to the shop and blow her off with the air. She decided she doesn't mind that, and it does a pretty good job, and then she doesn't take long to dry out. But I wanted to show you something. Other than the fact that, yeah, there's still 7 cows in here that have not calved yet, and all of them are about 10 axe handles wide, except for the one that was supposed to have twins that may be empty. I don't know if that's the same calf that was in here earlier or not. Earlier it was laying to the right of where that one is, against the wall, in the other direction, so. But obviously he woke up. Or should I say she woke up. Tag's not in this ear, it's in the other ear. No, it's in there, I'm right, okay. Duh, it's a boy. How you doing, buddy? Ears are at perky, so not like he looks sick. And if we look outside, there's a lake with a duck in it. And another duck in it. And yeah, you can hear it on the roof. Just got back from Becky's appointment. Yeah, doc says, oh, you got a full disc in your neck. You need to not do nothing for a while and get it happy again. And sorry, I just haven't made it over here. I don't think there's anybody in over here. They're all out. And they are. So, just one up here. He knows where Mama is, so don't look like he's missed a meal. So anyway, calling her the end of the day. Because really, I ain't going to go out and do anything outside. And I could dink around in the shop for a little bit, but nah. After having to drive Becky's car, my back hurts. Little cars, I just don't sit well in. The good thing is, at least the driver's side of her is electric. It'll actually come up. But unfortunately, there ain't enough room for it to come up high enough for me. My neck would have to be about 6 inches shorter so my head wouldn't go through the roof. Anyway, that's the day. Means tomorrow's Friday. Hopefully everybody has a good Friday. Hopefully your Thursday went well too. And weather report keeps changing. 100% chance of rain tomorrow, 90% Saturday, 90% Sunday, 80% Monday. I think we get down to 60% like at the end of the 7 day. Gotta love it.